What is up, everybody? Welcome to what will be the first episode of Planet Coaster Sandbox, at least of this particular project. I will also be doing a series on Planet Coaster, what's it called? Career mode. So yeah, that's basically what I'm working on right now. I will break it up with some other games too. I do want to get Planet Zoo and start messing around in that as well. I'm not the kind of person that likes to focus on just one thing. I always have several projects going on, and yeah, I'm just getting into gaming, and that's because I just got a gaming computer. I built it with my dad. I picked out my parts and he put them together for me. So I'm just exploring a bunch of games that are probably old news to a lot of people, but that's okay. This channel is basically just, if you're not here from my main channel, my horror narration channel, I'll link it down below. But this is very much just a chill channel where I will be posting some time lapses and things like that. And yeah, just doing some Let's Plays. I also want to play The Room, and I have that game, and also The Park, and a couple of other spooky games, mysterious games. But I also want to play some things like Animal Crossing. I have a Nintendo, oh my god, Switch Lite coming in on Friday. And yeah, so that'll be that. But yeah, basically this channel is me playing whatever I want and hopefully you guys enjoying it. So I'm a pretty laid-back person. I'm not a screamy, shouty type of gamer. I mean, I follow a lot of them, so I'm not, no shade or anything, but it's just not my style. So if you are looking for a place to just sort of kick back and listen to something while you're playing games, or watch somebody play a game while you're drifting off to sleep or something like that, or just hang out, whatever, then this might be something that is interesting to you. So this lovely park is eventually probably going to turn into, I kind of like it to be where you walk in the park and everything looks sort of normal with some spooky elements, and then the deeper you go into the park, the spookier things get. However, I recently, in a future episode of this, I placed a coaster that it's like one of those conglomerations of coasters where there's like 3 rides in one big thing and there's like rocks and stuff. And I placed it incorrectly and I can't figure out how to select the whole coaster every time I try to select it, or the whole complex. Every time I try to select it, it just selects like a single rock or a single tree or something like that. So I need to look that up and figure out how to get around that. But in this episode, I'm basically just playing around with some of the, what's it called? Elements, I guess, to create the entrance to the park. I'm not doing any kind of, I don't know, extensive entryway work or anything like that, because like I said, I'm really new to the game. So I've also been doing a lot of work off camera as well. So just because you guys do not want to sit here, even in time-lapse form, this is real time right now, I think, but you do not want to sit here even in time-lapse form and watch me try to figure out how to do stuff. So yeah, that's not interesting for anybody. So I will basically just post, I don't know, whatever I'm working on, and for the most part it will be a time lapse. So when I'm done sort of making this introduction, I'll speed this up. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say as the first video on the channel, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. It's really, like I said, just casual kickback playing, and I have a career mode thing going as well, so I will be doing that. Those little, I know it's not called a challenge because there's an actual challenge mode, but like there's objectives and things like that, and it's a little bit more like levels. It's not very intuitive because when you get easy, medium, and expert checked off in career mode, there's nothing that pops up and says like, hey, you did it. Do you want to go on to the next one? You just have to know that you don't have to keep building that park if you don't want to. I did not know that. So, but I do watch quite a lot of Planet Coaster content on YouTube. So I kind of had an idea of how to do certain things because I've watched people do it, but it's very different when you're in there trying to do it on your own. So I'm sure that's, the case with most things. So yeah, and I finally got a handle on the workshop too. I didn't realize that you had to like go subscribe to all the stuff you want to put in your park. So yeah, a lot of trial and error in this first little bit. But anyway, I am going to try to wrap up this voiceover, I guess, before my graphics card related fan turns on, because it's really freaking loud. Yeah, it's really loud. But I mean, I know that I can select it in like Adobe Audition and edit for that sound, but it tends to make the vocals a little echoey. So I try to get the narrations and voiceovers done as quickly as possible when I am doing stuff like this. Yeah, I don't know. My graphics card never had an issue overheating or getting too hot or anything with Premiere Pro or any Adobe product, and then all of a sudden it started throwing a fit, and I think I touched something in the BIOS that I wasn't supposed to, and of my computer, because I was trying to find another setting, and yeah, I think I messed it up. So I'll have to go figure out what I did and try to get it, but it will turn on when I'm gaming, which is why I'm not doing like real-time Let's Play sort of videos until I get either a different fan or a different I mean, the card's fine, the graphics are fine, they keep up and everything, but it's just a fan. It's a tiny little fan and it just makes a racket. So yeah, I'm just getting into all that stuff. So if you know how to fix that, let me know. But yeah. So anyway, I think that's about all I have to say for this one. I will speed up some of this, and if there's something pretty to show you, I'll slow it down again. But thank you so much for tuning in to the first video here. And I know a bunch of you subscribed before I even had a video because you were just interested in gaming and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hang in there. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.